tell us a little bit about the song you chose for this week.
So Every Breath You Take by the Police has always been a song I really liked, but in you just picking up the bass, I wanted to find something that I thought was something you could do, but would be a little bit of a challenge for you, and that maybe at the end you'd really hear some good results, because ultimately that's what keeps you motivated, right? When you know the song, it starts to sound pretty good, keeps you wanting to come back and play, and that was kind of my idea behind it. The song goes way back. It was kind of evolution in the Police's tone, going from sort of the three guys on stage with a couple amps to something a little more refined. Just something I've always really liked.
Yeah, so I'm very familiar with the song, and that helped me a lot. Like hearing something where I'm pretty comfortable with when the changes come into the song, really helped me pick up on it, I think, a little bit more quickly. Sneak preview for the people in the audience that haven't yet seen. I noticed looking back at the video, I pretty much played the entire song with like one finger on the frets. And so I think for the pace of this song, I could handle it. But if we were to pick up the pace on another song, I would struggle a little bit. So that's maybe a learning curve for the next time.
And it could be some research, like smaller hands, like how they do it on the bass guitar. It's probably a little bit different for everybody, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and I think, too, watching the Police music video, which we actually based our video on a little bit, and we'll have you talk a little bit about that, got me intrigued about the standing bass, because he's actually playing it on something even much larger than I was, so.
And he never once looks at the neck of the bass.
No.
There's no frets at all, and he's just...
And I'm, like, varying between looking at, like, the neck of the guitar and actually, like, making sure I'm plucking at the right string. So still learning there, too. But, so now I fast forwarded. Tell us a little bit about the music video and a little bit of, your production.
So it was really the early prime days of MTV, and there was a few things in the video that anybody that was familiar with what that looked like back then, they'll see a few of those kind of things brought into our video. There was a couple of things I wanted to kind of like to pay respect for such a great band and a great song. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now, so it was, a really fun process. As you saw me sitting around learning as I go in it, so it was really fun doing it.
Exciting. Without further ado, we're going to show you the video that we put together. Evan gets all the production credit. I was really just learning the bass and sitting and playing where he told me to. We actually planned, if you subscribe and tune in for next week, we are going to be focusing our video around CMA Fest. And so probably a little country. We don't know what song yet, but hoping we can infuse a few fun things from Nashville. So hope you like the video.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.